I think I'm going to build it here, and I think I'm just going to lumber mill that for a little bit of extra production over here. So we can build ships faster. So here, I was going to chop this in preparation to farm. So that gets us halfway there. Exploration still needs some more time. We're only starting one caravel, but that's okay. Oh, German apostle. I don't know where that barbarian went. It might have just gotten destroyed. You know what? I'll just pull back in the city and put us on alert. That's going to be okay. Okay, so that's all going. We've got some money. I don't think I need to rush a tile. I'm wondering about buying a builder over here. I don't think we're building any more builders. Oh, we got one more there. I really could switch governments anytime. I think it would be an... Oh, I don't have enough money. It's just slightly short. Okay. We're going back to Civ 4 again? No, probably at some point. Yeah, see, this mod gives you this message. I mean, one turn away. I want it on the turn. Because I'm going to sink one more turn into this before I switch away. So that when we do get the inspiration, it'll auto-complete at that juncture. Okay. So this... So it's 500 science on standard speed. I don't know what the epic speed bonus. And for each natural wonder tile here or adjacent, there's 2 tiles. So this should give us at least 1,000 science. And hopefully something more like, I don't know, 1,500. Which currently, that would be a massive, massive, massive boost. That said science, right? How come it didn't complete the tech? Or will it between turns? It was highlighting the tiles over here. Clearly they're good tiles. It's not limited to an era. Is it going to complete the tech between turns? Come on! When I had Charles Darwin selected, all these tiles were highlighted in white, showing me that it's clearly a good spot to do this. DLC Natural Wonder Bug? Maybe. Here's a question. Does this count as a natural wonder? Indelian. If I wanted to build a holy site over here... No, it would give me the bonus from Natural Wonder. It definitely counts as a Natural Wonder. Okay, hold on. We need to make a save here for a bug report. Poland stream 2.5. And a quick save just in case. Then we're going to load from the autosaves from... Would this be the correct one? No, that was at the start of this turn. So we need to load from the autosave from... Where's the autosave from turn 194? What? Oh, it's not alphabetical? What? Why is it here? And not... What? So what we're going to do is we're just going to load it, we're going to confirm that it's glitched, and I'm going to send the save to 2K. I'm being robbed for like 1,500 science. You know how much that would make a difference? Google says Charles Darwin has bugs. Well, for crying out loud. Civ 6, Charles Darwin.
There are always questions to be answered. Faiths to be tested.
bug. I'm sure it's worked for me before. I'm sure he's worked for me before. Alright, he's here. Oh, okay, hold on. Maybe I did want the next autosave. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference one way or another. Okay, no, there he is. Okay, so. Charles Darwin bug. Save. Alright. You see it's highlighting every tile adjacent to the wonder. Is it because we're sitting on a half-completed thing? No, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, it should just work. Some people said maybe it has to be within my borders. So tell you what. Let's go ahead and buy both of these tiles. And just see if it makes a difference. No. And I don't have another natural wonder kicking around. Right? We don't have any anywhere else, right? I guess I could reload that save and just, like, pan around and confirm, but I don't think we've got one. What is he supposed to do? He's supposed to give you a crap ton of science. 500 science, well, this is on standard speed. I don't know what it's supposed to do on epic. 500 science per science tile he's adjacent to. So he should have given me at least 20 turns worth of science. He only works in the Galapagos. Ha! Alright, I'm going to load the broken save one more time. First of all, so that I don't waste my money purchasing the tiles of the natural wonder, which clearly didn't make a difference. Secondly, just so I can select Darwin again and just like pan around and see if there's another natural wonder kicking around.
Muskets to flowers of fire in the sky. Even the quiet words.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe I'll try it not on the encampment site. Maybe I'll try on the other side. And if that doesn't work, I can try it maybe adjacent to only one tile instead of adjacent to both or something like that. Right? So just out of curiosity, if I pan out here, there's no other tiles anywhere nearby. Yeah, we don't have another natural wonder in my territory. There's one way over here, but I'm not going to send him there. It's way too far away. So, okay, test one. No, I want to go over here. Well, you know what? And then I can quickly reload. No, even that didn't work. So I'm going to assume the other side doesn't work. Because I can't actually walk on this tile, right? Nope. Alright, we're just going to have to accept that we're being screwed by 20 turns, maybe even more. 20 plus turns of science are being lost to us that we deserved. Not to mention the fact that I spent a crap ton of faith on him. So we'll have to remember that. Whenever anything else goes wrong, we're 20 turns late on our science than we should be. Is it water natural resource? No, natural wonder is the thing. Just not use Darwin? Well, no, I want to use him. Alright, I don't remember what we're doing here anymore. I'm completely off track of everything. Oh, I'm going to build another caravel here. Also, I'm not literally at the halfway point on exploration. Still, that's okay. I'm going to go in and switch up. We'll probably just research Divine Right as is, because we're not going to be building 2 temples. That also unlocks monarchy, so one way or another, get a new government type. I probably should just power to Divine Right, actually, for the quickest new government type. So that's going to be mine. This is going to get lumber milled. So I'll probably go and do that now. Oh, I lost my pins. Right, as a reminder. Commercial hub. And harbor. That is going to get farmed. Oh yeah, I can still build the Alcazars. Also, if I build a military engineer, I can start building forts and stealing tiles. Whoop! And do I want to put some markers? I think this is going to be a industrial. No, that was going to be a campus here. I'm pretty sure was the idea. And as such, I should go and chop this forest so that I get the production from it at some point. It might be the speed. Maybe if we were on standard speed, it would have worked. They might have like a math equation missing or something like that for different speeds. Oh, New Carnifex finally finished its freaking turbo campus over here. Nice. Is a watermill a big boost here? Not really much of a difference. I think I'm going to go straight up library and then university, because there's something about building a university adjacent to a mountain that's a nice boost. So we're going to want that. Once these borders pop, I'll be doing a chop and a farm somewhere. I mean, we can't farm triangle because we're clearly going to be building a plantation here. I might want to buy that tile to plantation up. I don't know. So I don't have tobacco right now. And I have quite a few angry cities. So you know what? Let's do that. I'm going to buy this tile so I can hook up the tobacco right now. Because I could use an extra luxury. Nice. We're still going to be missing amenities in many cities, but there you go. Boop, 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 boop. We got tips in. Norwegian Viking, who just says, hello! Hello, Norwegian Viking! Thank you very much. I should say, hey? And it's not tack in Norwegian, right? It's more like a talk or something, like a thank you. It's like, it's different. I think. It's probably just an accent thing, but thank you. So we're going to chop these woods. Boom. There we go. Get a nice rush towards Caravel there. And 6 turns and 9 turns. As soon as this is done, we'll basically have our Exploration Civic as well, which is going to be nice. This is going to get mined, so we're going to do that. Spain looks like they're playing something. Spain's had units here forever. Not really worried. I may not be able to take their city, but I can sure as hell defend against their units and smash the shit out of them. 2 Caravels is probably all we'll build, and then we're going to be following that up with frigate production for range combat after. And then we're going to go and take some cities. From many people. Dry Meat Shield. How do we feel about you? You actually have pretty good production with a fair number of mines and things, and you don't have... You do have an industrial zone and everything, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and chop this forest and then build a little farming triangle there. Actually, that's desert. I don't think we can farm on it. Still, what you don't have is a whole lot of food. There's some over here, which isn't bad. But you're really lacking farming triangle options. I am thinking... I'm thinking what? There's some stuff we need to finish over here. We've got all our new city locations over here. You know what? Let's get you to come over there. And I'm going to do the thing I discussed some time ago, which is I was going to buy a builder. Oh, right. I don't have money. God damn it. I keep spending it. Because I bought a tile. Yes, I do need a builder there. I keep thinking about buying one here and here. And I want to do that before we finish our next Civic. Because after that, I'm going to likely change out of serfdom. Sun Tzu. Tip came in from Vanetsu. Thank you very much. Finally get to catch one of your streams live, started watching your Civ 6 vids, and slowly started working my way through all your playlists. Love your commentary and content. Keep it up. Well, thank you very much, Vanetsu. Really appreciate the support. It's kind of in between tack and talk. Sort of like tack with the British accent. You guys aren't helping me. Although it sounds very legit. This actually wouldn't be a bad place for an industrial zone because it does have one mineable terrain over here. Actually, I think this is a hill too. Because it could be hill, hill, quarry. I think I'm going to like that better because we can build navy here. I'm going to change you for an industrial. Yeah. Which means I can go and chop this now. Trade route coming out of here. Yes, we do want that. I still have a trade route going far and internationally. Although we probably will do more of that for like big production boosts. So like, let's say we sort by production. So there's only one right now that will still give us 4 production. Or I could accept 1 less production and 1 less culture for a bunch more gold. Or this one here, to Kyoto. 1 less production, but in exchange we get a science. Or I could go and send it somewhere where I don't already have a trade post, so that we can build more trade posts along the way. Which extends our range, gives us more option and more gold in the future. Patna generates a crazy amount of cash, actually. Where the hell is Patna? And again, more trading posts going forward. Which can we get most science from? Just 1. Most gold is Patna, with Amsterdam being 2nd. Food, obviously that'd be internal, and that's pretty good too. And these all have trading posts already. I mean, I could just send one to Launchpad here. Will give me 1 less food, but still give me 2 production, 6 gold, and builds a trade post there for, you know, more bonuses later on. It might be worth investing in the future. And I think I'm going to do that. So then the question is, do I want to clear these marshes now to build farms that aren't really going to be better than the marshes? Probably not. I should go and mine that, though, because this is the industrial zone, so that will actually be a nice little boost. We're still 4-4 trade route, although we're getting close to this harbor. Oh, preset the industrial zone here. Yes, you're absolutely right. To lock in the cost before we get more techs. Every tech and civic you get increases the cost of districts. But, as far as we understand it, and I haven't 100% confirmed it myself, if you do plop things down first, like that, which locks it in, you can never change what this tile is anymore, which maybe it would be nice to do that, but then it should lock in the cost at that point. So there we go. And then I can actually get rid of the reminder. So I'm going to chop this, clearing the rainforest. There we go, 5 turns, and I think we're lined up. Oh, 4 and 5, so not 100% lined up, but pretty close, which is going to accelerate our jump towards the Merchant Republic tech if we go that way. Tiles are oh, they're not marshes, they're floodplains. Oh, thank you. Then, yes, we will do that. I'll still build the mine here, because it'll give a boost to the production of the industrial zone, which is nice, but this whole time I thought they were marsh. Marshes, marshes, marshes. Okay, so we have finished our district here, which means, I mean, it wasn't critical. Dry Meat Shield is going to be building military units. The reason is, being next to this natural wonder, which boned us on science. The salt is real. It screwed us on science, but it is going to give all of our units a boost to their combat strength, which is really nice. So ultimately, all the units we build, we'd want to send over here. So we may as well train them in Meat Shield because it's the closest one. And if we're training units here, we may as well want an armory so we can build corps and armies later on, which is very convenient. To do that, we need the armory, which means we need the encampment. And what the heck? Let's build the encampment next to the Wanderer so that as soon as the unit spawns, it'll get the promotion upgrade right away as a convenience. So we've got that. We don't actually need walls in Dry Meat Shield because we're not thinking it's ever going to get attacked directly. Its job really is to just go all the way down the rank of the encampment upgrades so that, again, we can directly start building corps and armies and stuff. That being said, turns out we don't need the units right now. So I'm going to actually squeeze in a workshop here, just to get a flat boost to production, and then we're going to go back to building the encampment buildings, and then we'll start squeezing things out. Hey, Petra's still available. Surprised India hasn't built it yet. Come on, India! Get your shit together. I want you to build it right there. Now, I finally should have enough money to buy a damn builder. So we're going to do that. And then we'll probably get rid of serfdom for something else. I'm going to build a mine here, because we'll want that later for the industrial zone. Same thing here. I want this mine here, which will give the buff to the industrial zone, and then I'll go and farm the floodplains, now that I know they're that. Yeah, Great Zimbabwe is really good for the trade routes and stuff, right? +1 trade route capacity. Your trade routes from this city get +2 gold for every bonus resource in this city's territory. Must be built adjacent to a commercial hub with a market and adjacent to cattle. Okay, well, we've got cattle here. Where else do we have it? Hey, we got a big tip in. Who's that? Kuman Fight! Aw, thank you. Actually, sorry, I missed a couple. Let me read these first. XO3 Plays sent in a tip. Says, for the Desert Petra Fund. That was a thing, right? We'll send it to India over here to get them to build the Petra over here. That would be swell. Thank you very much. Cole90 says, you still have the bug trug on my sub. Love to see you on the YouTube. Have a nice day. That's a nice little poem there, Cole. Thank you very much. And Kuman Fight says, you are the best at all the tropical games, too. Oh, thank you very much. I think that would be fun. We should play some more of that. It's been a long time since we've Tropicoed. And Norwegian Viking with another tip coming in. Hey, Quill. You should come to Norway one time. I know, it was close. One time, someone from one of the Norwegian universities was trying to get me to come in as a speaker for, like, something related to that. And I was like, yeah, just pay for my plane ticket and I will go. But they weren't able to get their university to, like, work out the plans, which is too bad, because Sench and I would really love to go to Norway, for sure. Then you could say you've been to all the Scandinavian countries. Oh, and if you are drinking something today, skål! Well, right now it's just coffee. But later it will be something else. Probably while I'm watching Briarstone stream. Okay, Zimbabwe. So, clearly we need cattle. And as far as I can tell, our only cattle locations are here. So we need to plan a location such that there's a commercial hub and a commercial hub and a cattle and an empty space nearby. It didn't need anything else, right? Commercial hub with a market and cattle. So now the downside is none of these spots here are particularly ideal for a commercial hub. Actually, if I had, well, no. Let's say if I hadn't built the harbor here, if I built it here, then it could build a better commercial hub here, but then the gaps don't work out. Plus, this was obviously the best place for a harbor because look at all this stuff. That's crazy, right? It also gets a bonus for every bonus resource, which crabs, fish, cattle counts. Okay, clearly we're building it in Blanc-Roux. So what I'm thinking is we either build the commercial hub here or here, and the Zimbabwe in the opposite one. Either one's going to be fine, right? So with that in mind, I'm thinking what we do is we build the commercial hub here, because it'll be adjacent to the city. And then here, we build... That's probably an icon for it, but I don't know what it looks like. I probably missed it. Whatever. Petra icon. Zimb goes there. Yes? Build 1 to 2 production. Well, we're clearly going to have to get more stuff over here. And actually, yeah, the production here is not going to be the strongest overall. Although if we run trade routes out of here, it could help. The thing is, it would be stronger here. But Flux Inductor only has... Because this is a luxury resource. So it would only have 1, 2 bonus resources. So I think what we're going to do is send a crap ton of trade routes to Blanc-Roux to boost the production and growth of the city ridiculously short term. Even though it doesn't currently have a market, although it will get one. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to Oh, it needs to grow first because we already have the harbor. Well, we have the harbor locked. Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. Flood it with freaking Petra icon triggered. We're going to flood it with trade routes that are going to come out of Blanc Rue to give it as much production as possible. And some amount of growth as well, because it's got to get to pop 4 so that we can build another district. Okay, that mountain is there, so let's go and improve our apparently floodplains. You're here. You got 2 builds left. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you here to go and improve the pasture. That's going to be a little production, which is going to be nice too. And you're going to come here and you're going to be doing the 2 fish resources, while this guy ends up going north to Flux Inductor and then continues past there. Woo! 3-year subiversary for Ajapur. Thank you very much. Next turn. So yeah, we're not doing the half research on these. We're just powering through, which always hurts me a little bit. What can you do, huh? And our tech situation still is not fantastic. Oh, I meant to check. Right, what tech or whatever do we need for this? We need banking. I think we have banking. No, it's boosted. That's what I was remembering, and I was gonna research it before I remembered I want square rigging. Okay, we don't have to rush this because we don't have the ability to build it yet, but hopefully soon. Alright, launch pad. I don't know if I'm going to rush the armory or anything, although we could. You don't need an aqueduct that badly. Actually, your housing situation is fine. How's your growth? It's happening. Your amenities suck. Or probably, I don't know. Do we keep building builders? You have nothing good to build here. Your production rate's kind of meh. You know what? I think I will slowly just build an armory, and then we will, at some point, have to send more builders here to improve your stuff. So you can functionally sort of produce thingies. Did I not actually click on that? There it is. Alright, so you're going to run it here. Then you'll probably end up going to Launchpad to improve its production. Alright, improve the fishies. Oh, and another builder over here. Yeah, we have quite a few kicking around. I don't think there's anything else here that desperately needs a boost to improvements. I mean, there's things that could be chopped or whatever over here. We might end up doing a farming triangle over here, but I think the right thing to do is to keep sort of heading north with people. That's a marsh, which is why it's bright yellow, or bright green. We have some things to improve over there, so I think we'll do that. We can open up some more trading. You are going to go and food that. How does the amenity system works? Well, there's a bunch of... So, depending on your population size, you need a certain amount of amenities to keep your cities happy. Do we have anywhere that doesn't have... Okay, Greeny is currently on negative amenities, which means it's displeased, which means you grow slower, and you get a penalty to all your yields again that aren't food. If you're flat, then nothing happens. If you end up with positive amenities somewhere, then you actually get a boost to production of things. We don't have any with that. Your luxury resources will give +1 amenities to up to 4 cities each. But multiple copies of amenities don't help. We thought they did before, but they do not. So you really do want to trade away your excess amenities and try to get more. Because the more cities you have, the more unique luxury resources you absolutely need along the way. Plus, there's other things that can give you a boost to amenities. So, going negative isn't critical. Like, it's not quite as bad as not having enough housing, which really stops your growth outright, but it definitely isn't good.